when you start as a musician, you always think like, man, someday like I'd like to do that. And all I can say about Maida Vale is that my expectations for my career in music, they never hit being able to do a BBC session. So for me to walk in there, it was just kind of like, it was unbelievably surreal. And I mean, you look at the soundboard and you're like, the amount of music that's come through that soundboard is just, especially I love Brit rock, and like The Clash is my all-time favorite band. So finding a place in that history and putting myself on it is just, it's spiritual for me.
Coming in, I was a bit naive as to the scale of what we were doing that day. But walking into the room, I immediately recognized it. I was like, oh, that's where we're recording today, you know, Led Zeppelin, you know.
The first time that I stepped in Maida Vale, it was pretty mind-blowing because of the legends that have played there. The amount of talent is next level. Like, I mean, bands and artists that you couldn't even imagine. Classical aside, which is its whole bag of insanity. Bowie, that blows my mind. Nirvana, like, I mean, all the stuff that Peel done, insane. For me, the first time I went in there, it was nuts. I was probably about 20, and I did a session with Simon, and it was actually for John Peel. Basically, after that, like, I went in a few more times, and it never, ever, ever loses its shine.
There wasn't that much pressure this time. Like, it was the most... Last time there was pressure when I played there because we were a new band. It's hard, but like this time, I was so confident in our band that it kind of just... It was easy. Like, we literally rolled in and did it, and it was a fucking piece of piss.
just feel it, man. It's in the walls. Like the people that sweated in there, smashing sessions out. I mean, you can go and listen to many bands and find their like Peel session or their Radio 1 Rock Show session, you know, or live stuff. Even back when Marianne Hobbs used to do the rock show, you know, or Fern's live lounge stuff, you know, all of these artists that go in there. So it's just the vibes in there are next level. I count my lucky stars every time I go in there and do a session, and I have the same feeling every time when we do that first track and then we get called into the booth and we listen, and it's like, holy shit, there's that sound. I mean, they've got dozens of vintage 20,000 pound microphones from, you know, the 50s. So yeah, for me, it's a fucking blessing every time I go there.
At times, like, closed my eyes and like was present but also not. Like, I kept thinking like, okay, like we're gonna do it for real now, and that was a weird thing to like. This is it. This is for real, and it was like I say, I started in that moment, but then like the moment caught up to me, and I was like, wow, like we're here. We're like, this is us being us. And when we walked into the control room, I was like, that's fucking ridiculous. Like I said, like, I can't believe we sound like that.
And it was quite surreal, I have to say. The whole recording and getting to meet Simon and how he made us sound, it was quite an amazing experience. playing the songs themselves and hearing them back all together with that raw ferocity that we tried to create with Low Lives was a moment. It was very special to me.
The recording experience was just 100 times easier this time. I mean, my old band were really down-tuned. We had a lot of electronics. You know, it's like a lot to capture. We literally turned up late. We were kind of a punk rock band, and we turned up, and we'd been through a lot of shit in the last few weeks, and I think that kind of, you know, showed in our session a lot. Like, we just turned up and we did, you know, one take of everything, and it was fucking great. It was fucking easy. It was really good.
I mean, this particular occasion, I feel is a little bit different. For one specific reason, for me, is I actually use in-ear monitors for two reasons. One, I don't want to go deaf. I use big cymbals. I'm already deaf. Two, the way I play, I move around a lot and like a headbang, it's just hard not to do that for me. So headphones doesn't really work, and I'm definitely not wrapping gaff tape around my head anymore. And for some reason, this particular session, it was not possible for me to get an ear feed. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be interesting. And you can actually see in some of the video footage, the headphones fell off my head in one of the songs and they were just hanging off my back. And thankfully, like, the guys are so tight that I could play the song from memory and just have them lock into me.
Yeah, recording live with the band was incredible. I'd never done anything like that before. The way that it translates from all of us playing together instead of coming in and playing one by one, it just creates this. There was a lot of intensity and intention there that I think comes off in our live shows that we were able to get through during that live recording with Simon at Maida Vale.
Everything we
when you work with Simon, he'll get you in there and he won't have you go through the drums, like he'll have you just play a beat. He'll be like, hey man, can you play a bit of time? That's what he always asks, can you play a bit of time? So give him a bit of time on the kit, like, and like, you know, you go through it. And then like he's dialed the drums before you know it. And then he's got everyone else sorted. And then it's just like, why don't you just play a bit of a song and figure out your ear mix? And by the time you've played that song, your stuff was already so good anyway, like in the ears and the stuff that he's sending back to you. Yeah, that could be a take. Come and have a listen. You go and have a listen. You're like, fuck, that's banging. So it's pretty nuts how he's worked with so many artists. I'm sure he's worked with difficult people, easy people, rookies, like everyone from super experienced, talented musicians, probably worked with producers who are playing, you know, but he just knows how to get the best at it. So for us, we went in this time and that happened and we went in the booth and listened and I was like, fucking hell. It sounded so intense and energetic. And so even I listened, you know, to the songs back and I'm like, it sounds a little bit pitchy, like Lee's digging in on his guitar. And, you know, like the songs like sped up a bit. We didn't do any click, you know, but like no one gave a shit because it's just real. What we wanted to be is real people playing live, recreating their songs. And when you do that, that means that you get adrenaline and the song might speed up or you might overhit a bit or you might dig in on the guitar so that it bends a bit out of tune. But like that's real humans playing real instruments. And so for me, when I heard those like imperfections in the session, it made it more real and energetic for me. So I was like, fuck yes, I'm into that. Like Lee's like blowing his voice out. You can hear him just like going for it full saturation. So yeah, I love that. I feel like that hasn't been present before in the past, you know, so it's fucking awesome.
I just wanna be somewhere you're not, but you'll find me anyway. Can you see there's nothing left to say, but you call me every day. I have nothing left to give to you, just like the lead you let me do. The life you choose to live is such a lie, but you'll never realize. Can you hear that I'm not listening?
for me, it's incredible to record there. I'm proper Nirvana and Zeppelin geek. So like on the wall, there was a picture of Zeppelin recording at, MV4, like the room 4. So seeing that on the wall, even just looking at that and then going in to do another song, was just incredible to see. And, I grew up with Nirvana and Incesticide, and that, like 4 or 5 songs on that record were recorded with John Peel and Maida Vale. So it's just kind of crazy that studio has that magic that it's just everything in there is old still. It's exactly the same as it's been for years and years. So it was just amazing to use the same gear and like have that magic come through on our stuff. So it was good.
Just being in the presence of greatness, like there's certain places that become hallowed ground, and that was one for me. Like it's smashed my my bucket list. It was like, I guess I have to rewrite it.
It was just fucking incredible.
We've got to get him out of here. The cops are coming for him. Shut the fuck up! That's all I wanted to say.